So a little bit of rain, 6:45. I set the alarm for 4:30. Angela woke up naturally at 3:58 because she knew she wanted to get up at 4. Don't know how she does that, but hopefully the rain doesn't pick up too much because I didn't bother bringing the spray skirt. Should get there a little after 8, be able to actually be on the water, making distance around 8:30. 32 miles to the campground, figure 3 miles an hour average pace, 10 or 11 hours paddling. Ending up at Mary Thurston State Park or something like that, right before the dam. There's a dam also like 4 miles after I start the paddle, I think. Portage River right, I think I saw. I'll look it up again, but shall see how it goes. So here we are. Across the way straight ahead is the Au Glaize that we came up last time. Hit this boat ramp right here at Pontiac Park in Defiance. So I'm gonna actually put in at a boat ramp, which is very odd for me. Very rarely ever happens. It's a little misting. Hopefully it dies off. But there is the Maumee that I'll be paddling. And I think about 4 miles up, there's Independence Dam that I'll have to go around. Nice cool weather though. About 8:15. It was 2 hours 40 minutes or something to get up here. About 8:15, I think, and a long day ahead. So I'm gonna get unloaded and get into the water. I think that is an otter. I saw it go underwater a little bit ago and there was no tail. Yes, that is an otter. See you, love you, bye. So there is the Au Glaize. This is the Maumee from river level. I cannot believe I saw that otter. I mean, it isn't just the wildlife viewing. Otters are my favorite animal in the world. And to think that I might pass them by is pretty exciting. Because there's a dam, I don't know, a few miles down the river. So I'm sure that otter's not portaging up and around that dam. I don't know how the Weather Channel was so far off with 5% chance of rain. And it's been drizzling lightly for the last hour on the way up here. Oh, I should probably start the rowdy app. Oh, there's a heron. Oh, he's got a fish too. Just got his breakfast. You can see the fish in his mouth. It's a little one. A heron just ate one of my frogs out of my pond a couple days ago. I'm gonna go chase it off. I like my frogs. Oh, he's already finished breakfast. Moving down the river. herons sound like what you'd imagine a pterodactyl sounding like. All right, keep an eye out for an otter. A couple bald eagles just landed in that tree right there on the point of that island. Probably can't pick it up on the camera. Maybe the shadows will show up though in the gray sky background. Both mature, both got white heads. And there goes one. And there goes the other. And then there's a heron sitting right out there on a piece of driftwood. Wow, I am really surprised. Not even a mile in. It's a pretty good viewing so far. A little bit of a headwind, which is a drag. Not as much of a drag as just paddling still water with no flow. It's gonna be a long, hard day. I gotta do like 32 miles today. Try to keep that 3 mile per hour pace on still water. It takes its toll after a while. But at least it's not 95 degrees. I was just looking at that dam too on Google Maps. Looks like that portage is on the left, not the right. I don't know why I was thinking it was on the right. Find out when I get up there in a few miles though. But any day on the water, it's a good day. Just saw my first kingfisher. He was sitting on this driftwood right here, but flew away to the other side. I love those birds. The eagles were a ways back, and then the kingfisher showed up. And you know what? That was probably only a half a mile in when I saw those eagles, because I'm only at 1 1/3 miles or so in a half hour. About 28 minutes. And the wind is picking up a little bit more now. Enjoy. It's blowing me backwards. Oh, this is going to be a good time. I miss the moving water, the absence of the river, but you gotta take the good with the bad, make the most of everything. You're always wanting something to be just right or close to perfect, and you'll always be sorely disappointed. Alright, push into this headwind. And if I get up closer to that bend, it should die down. Get back close to the bank. Block it a little bit. Now this branch has one of those dark colored fishing birds. It's not an egret, I think there's a different name for it. Hanging out on a piece of driftwood, waiting for something to float by that looked good to eat. So this is interesting. Here's the sign for the takeout for the dam. Not even a sound of falling water down. Maybe because it's a reservoir dam, it's all just trapped right there. I see what this takeout is like, where the actual dam is, how far down. I'm guessing down by that concrete pillar down there on the left. I thought I heard water, but that was just a car on a road off in the distance. Alright, so I guess I'm going to take out right here, go up through this grassland and drop back in. Man, it looks like a it looks like a long portage. See what's going on. So it sounds hypocritical to say don't do what I'm doing, but the reason I say that is that launch that I took out right down here, well, that dam, I carried this, drug it over the grass for this distance of probably, I don't know, 2 football fields, and came down here because I thought the dam was on the other side of this bank on my right, but it's not. This joins back into the river again before the dam. So I'm going to paddle down towards the dam and take out closer to the dam, go up and over. There's a trail that goes through these woods up here on the left that you could pull your kayak down that stretch that I did, come down here and hit these woods at this bend, then take the trail all the way down onto the other side of the dam, which is the proposed way to portage. And that portage is probably I don't know if it'd be a half a mile. Very well could be. So what I'm going to do is scout for a place I can take out on the bank that's a lot closer without getting anywhere near the actual dam. See, that concrete pillar there on the left is the dam. So I think I'm going to go up to this nose of this island, take out there, then take that path down the rest of the dam. But just this little putting back in the water and paddling up to this point where I'm going to take out probably saved me a quarter mile of dragging my kayak through the grass. Like 50 pounds of gear in it, 50-pound kayak, yeah, 100 pounds. That gets old real quick. I really need to find a good set of wheels that I can just keep on the top of the back of the kayak for just such an emergency. Haven't found that yet though. Almost all the wheels seem like they're made just to put on the kayak, take from the parking lot down to the launch, and then walk them back up to the car and put it away while you paddle. Go back up to the car and grab them again when you go to take out. Okay, there's some logs over here I can use to get up to the trail.